everyone, and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. My name is Yvonne Awosanya-Adefajo, and I am the host of the brand new Me Show. I am happy, excited that you could find time to stop by to join us here. So, why exactly are we here? What is Brand New Me all about? So, Brand New Me is not just some fancy word or the title of a book, which, by the way, it is the title of my new book, but it's actually a decision to move from where you currently are to where you know is waiting for you, a new season of your life. That's really what Brand New Me is all about. Interestingly, every person in this room that is listening to me has at some point had to face a season of life where you had to upgrade, whether you liked it or not. If you think about it, we're in our mother's wombs for 9 months, maybe some of us 8 months, but when it was time to be born, you had no choice. You got to come out. You had to be born. And then from that point on, everything started happening. You went through childhood, and whether you were ready or not, it was time to go into teenagehood. And whether you were ready, adulthood came calling. So there are going to be different seasons of life. There are always different seasons of life. And it's really about how prepared we are for each of these seasons. That's what helps us to pass through these seasons effectively. There are some seasons that we will know about, but there are some others that we will discover ourselves, we will push ourselves into it. So today, I really want you to be prepared to be inspired, okay, because we're going to have different conversations, and I'm really certain that you're going to have a good time being here today. So first of all, I'm going to bring in my friend, Dr. Maria. She's joining us here today. So welcome. Maria, it's so good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, dear. Glad to see you after so many months. You look
Finally, we
beautiful.
made it happen. Yay! We've been
Yay!
planning this for such a long time. Oh my gosh. So I'm happy to have Dr. Maria here. She's one of my dear, dear friends. And I know we have a lot to catch up on, but first of all, we're going to have this conversation. So I'm just gonna let her introduce herself and tell you. So, Dr. Maria, tell us a bit about yourself.
A brief introduction. Not There's not too much that I can tell about myself. Something brief. Yes, I am Dr. Maria, and I'm basically an educator, researcher, mentor, a mother of two, a lifelong learner. My journey spans in academics, sports, leadership, and social service across the globe, especially when it comes to India, yes. Beyond the titles and roles, I see myself as a woman who has rebuilt a life multiple times through challenges, changes, and always striving to be a better version of myself, a brand new me, while staying rooted in purpose, faith, and belief that education and empowerment can transform lives, especially for women.
Amazing. So this is really amazing. I love the way you said you've had to go through different phases of your life, which is so interesting. So when you hear that phrase, a brand new me, what comes to mind? How would you define that? What does that mean to you?
Oh, a brand new me is all about returning to yourself with a greater and the better you, with more courage, with much more feathers to make you fly high. It is a phase where you stop living on the autopilot mode and realize what no longer is going to suit you. We do live a trail of life, yeah? And a point of time we come to know now this is not going to work out and this is not going to be my cup of tea. And you don't sit there and get stagnated and, waste your time and, your energy on that. You wither off that, you cut off that, like you chop off your nails, you cut off your nails, and consciously choose growth with gratitude in your heart. For me, it is meant to accept the change and embrace reinvention and believing that starting again is not failure, but it's strength.
I love those words. Starting again is not failure, it is strength. Okay. I'm loving it. I'm just taking it in. And I hope everyone listening to Dr. Maria is actually doing the same and digesting everything that she's saying. So I'm going to be asking, let's break it down. Are there seasons you've had in your life where you've had to, like start afresh, reinvent yourself? And what has that journey been like for you?
Oh, yeah. To begin with, I think there are various phases every woman out there faces, but mine was was not different and was not something easy or something difficult. It is just like yours. Each and every woman out there looking, it's the same as yours. To start off with, as a child, being the youngest among three girls, of course I was the notorious one. Yeah, so both my sisters are really very quiet and very darling and tender kind of thing when compared to me. I was educated by the Irish nuns, a school which was built by the Irish nun, a proper convent school where fear was never a part of us. We were trained as girls to always be on stage, to speak up when there are situations which have to speak up. So, my story did not begin with a privilege or perfection. It began with dreams, with discipline, and decision to never give up. So, for a very younger age, I was encouraged to learn to participate and push myself beyond fear. I choose academics not at a younger age, maybe after my 15. Yes, I loved academics, and but even before that, I loved sports, cultural activity. You will always see me on stage for cultural activities. It was a love to me. It was not because I was best at that. No, I was not best at that, but it was a love to me, and I choose all the opportunities that came my way. Confidence is not inherited, it is built one opportunity after the other opportunity, time by time. Never give up on any opportunity. Grab the opportunity. It does not require you to be excellent in it. I was blessed to be one of the toppers in my school. For commerce, I did karate, I did swimming, I was always a public speaker, debating. And yes, that was my school days, and back in my college as well. I was participating in many activities. The college again was all girls college run by nuns, and so there was lot of opportunity which was given where we did have competition, but I didn't lose hope. I pushed myself forward in spite of many audition failures. I tried over and over again, and then I succeeded. I completed my MBA, my MA at Stella Maris College, and my MBA. And then I started working as a trainer for flight stewards and air hostess. Then I started my career in a university, Hindustan University in Chennai, where I was an assistant professor.
Mm.
Then came the most beautiful event in my life. I've got married. Yeah. So this marriage did not happen in the same place as I grew up. After marriage, my life took a change in the environment that I was living. So the environment that I was living is more of a progressive metropolitan city. It was Chennai. And then I moved after marriage to not really a metropolitan city, to Tanjavur, a place which was with different people, different mindset,
Mm.
and everything was different, different culture, everything was different. An educator with confidence, being a woman, was not always welcomed in such society. She was often questioned, limited, and at times, misunderstood as well. That transition taught me a hard truth. It taught me sometimes growth requires a surviving discomfort.
Mm.
I became a mother of a beautiful baby girl. Balancing family and responsibility was little not okay, but yeah, despite my qualification and experience, when I was ready for the workforce, at times I was seen as a threat instead of a contributor to the society and to various other colleges. Whenever I went to interview, they would not take me to the next level simply because I was from Chennai. Yeah, so
Mm.
they thought I would be a threat for them. I eventually secured a role as an assistant professor in a college then. Then came a very painful thing.
Wow.
I had suffered an ectopic pregnancy. You know what's ectopic pregnancy? The baby
Yeah.
formed in a
Terrible.
tube and yeah, it ruptured. So, a serious medical condition. So, while I was recovering in the hospital, my position was quickly filled within 15 days. I learned about this only after my recovery. The moment, that moment tested me deeply. because I was so passionate towards teaching and I know how hard I tried to get this job. When I called, they said, no, your role is already replaced. But it also awakened my thought. I had a choice to give up or to begin again. I choose to begin again. Within a month, I started my own academy, my language center, my employability training avenue. Went on to establish my own play school for little kids. Continued training, empowering people, thousands of students, doctors, lawyers, even police officers used to come into my academy. That phase of my life taught me this: setbacks do not end your journey. Setbacks sets the mind firmly and strong. Later on, after 10 years of my marriage life, and it's very beautiful, and the place where I was not really recognized, it was my home. It was the best place that I can ever think of. People really loved me. I was accepted. I was given so much of love, care, because of the knowledge that I shared with people. Later on, I moved to the United Kingdom. New country again, new system, new challenges. Once again, I had a lovely opportunity to rebuild. I don't say I was fearing. I had an opportunity to rebuild and reframe myself. Today, I'm here as Dr. Maria Diner, Senior Business Lecturer and Program Lead at a wonderful college Seekers in London, a researcher, a mentor, and a motivational speaker, an award winning educator. There are various awards that I've been getting: Enterprise of the Year, Inspiring Women of the Year, Best Teacher of the Year. There's so many things. My journey leads me deeply because I thought there is a purpose, there is a calling. Beyond medals, beyond my certificates, beyond everything, I thought I had a calling because everything was deep rooted in my faith. So I said, serving the society is what is my calling. So I founded the She Can, She Will Women and Children Foundation, which is something close to my heart. We empower and we serve women and children. So, mothers who are silenced, girls who deserve to be education, giving them confidence and giving them wings. Because empowerment is not about sympathy, it's all about strength, skills, and self belief. To every woman out watching this, your background does not limit you. Your purpose does not define you. Your pain can become your power. If I can do it after rejections, loss, pain, disappointment, and displacement, so can you. This is my brand new.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate this. So good to have you here. And we look forward to having you Thank you so much, Dr. Maria, for coming on and sharing your story with us today. It's been so inspiring. I'm super inspired. I mean, I love how I really, really love everything that she said. She can, she will. I mean, that alone says a lot. So no matter what it is that you're trying to break through, break free from, begin, don't be discouraged. You can do it. You have what it takes. Okay. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about the book Brand New Me. So Brand New Me is really that system. It's more than a book. It's actually a system to ensure that you succeed in setting those goals that will take you from where you are to where you want to be. So the 3-step process that the Brand New Me book will kind of teaches is really how to identify, distinguish, and upgrade those 3 things. And at the end of upgrade, it's really about setting goals. So when you've decided, okay, this is where I want to be, the question is, what are those steps you need to take to get you where you want to be? I created the BSS approach to setting goals. I call it the BSS approach, which is the body, soul, spirit approach. And that's a balanced way of setting goals. The Bible talks about the fact that God is tripartite. God is God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. And the same way, man is made up the body, the soul, and the spirit. So if you're going to set goals, then you should be setting goals that will ensure that you're balanced, goals that will be spread across these three areas. So that's one of the things that the brand new me system is doing for you. So with the book, it also comes with a workbook. And then for those of us that, I mean, this is 2026. If you're a tech savvy person, there is also an app that makes it so much easier. So you go into the app, you can set your goals, you can monitor your goals, you can track exactly what it is you have done, and you can look back and see what your achievements have been, because it's really about those little baby steps, those day by day steps. So by the end of 365 days, you look back and you'll see how far you have gone, and you will see that indeed you have upgraded. So it's really about intentionality. Now, one of the things when we are trying to set our goals, and I mean, we're talking about goal setting, and the time of the year it is, this is where everyone is polishing all their goals, making sure that, oh, this is my plan, this is what I want to do, vision boards and all of that. But what happens when you have done all of these things and yet you find out that it's still difficult for you? Are you that person that you set the goals, you have your vision plan, you have this and all of that, but still, you still find it difficult to move from dreaming to doing? Now, one of the things that can stop any individual from moving from dreaming to doing, to move from planning to actually executing, is that thing called fear. And our next guest, my friend Frida, is going to share her stories of how she was able to overcome this fear and get past all of that and become a TEDx speaker. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Fantastic. My name is Yvonne Awosanya-Adefajo, and I am joined here with my dear friend Frida Kamal, who is a recent TEDx. How do I say this now? How do I do this introduction properly? Okay. Frida, can you just introduce yourself? Make it easy for me. Thank you.
Well, okay. You started well by saying that we are friends and we're also sisters in Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a great connection of ours. And we have been connected through work. So we've been colleagues as well. But in terms of who I am a mom of 2 teenagers, a wife, and I am a child of God. I believe and have put my trust in the Lord Jesus Christ as my Savior, and He is my guiding light. And everything I do, I go according to His guidance, and I trust that He uses my voice to His glory. So recently, I became a TEDx speaker, and that was part of me aligning with what God has for my life. So I'm a new public speaker, and I do coaching. So I'm a leadership and well-being coach. So I support healthcare professionals and leaders who are experiencing, extreme stress, overwhelm, and I help them to overcome burnout, or actually prevent burnout, and live a life that is well balanced, and so that they can enjoy the work that they do. And on top of that, I also am a nurse. I'm a mental health practitioner. I still work for the NHS, and I love what I do because it gives me the opportunity to give something back, which is a passion of mine.
Amazing, beautiful introduction. So, Frida, you're welcome. It's so good to have you here. You wear so many hats, and interestingly, you do everything so well. So we're just going to kick off. I mean, the TEDx talk is really what we are going to narrow in today, because there are women out there, people out there who are encouraged by what you've done. And I believe that this conversation will help a lot of them. So I'm just going to be asking, why did you choose the TEDx talk? I mean, was it something you thought about for a long time? I mean, how did it start? And what made you decide that, okay, did you start out the year knowing that you were going to do the TEDx talk? And at what point did you say, yes, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go for it?
The answer to did I start the year knowing that I'm going to do a TEDx talk is no, I didn't. But at the beginning of 2025, I did set a goal that I would like to be a public speaker, because I wanted to extend my platform to share my message and my mission about supporting care workers and healthcare professionals by talking to them about well-being and burnout prevention. So I did say that I am going to extend my coaching by becoming a public speaker. So I'm somebody who sets goals, and I also do vision boards. So I put on my vision board public speaking, but I needed something visual as to what is going to be my motivator. And that's something I'm going to be looking at every single day to remind me this is who I want to become. So I just thought of oh, a TEDx stage, that iconic red dot. If I cut that one out and put it on my vision board, it is going to keep that fire going and that motivation going. So that's what I did. So when I was working on building and working on myself, I worked with a coach, and the work that she helped me to work on was overcoming limiting self-beliefs. And some of those were that I am not seen. Being the introvert that I am, I felt that my voice was too small, and sometimes I get overpowered in places and I'm not able to express myself. So I did a lot of work with a coach to discover who I am. So I adopted a mantra, which was, I am seen, I am heard, I belong. And with that, I walked with it as part of my journey to learn something that hit me was, it is my responsibility to make myself seen, heard. And once I'm seen and I'm heard, then I'll feel that sense of belonging. And I really wanted to feel like I belong in certain spaces, especially knowing that public speaking would take me in spaces that would feel too big for me. And yeah, so I worked with that mindset that I want to be able to embrace myself. So when I put that vision on my vision board, while I was working on myself, the opportunity came to speak on the TEDx stage. Well, as you can imagine, that was massive because I have not been a public speaker before. And I did doubt, is this really the journey I should be taking? Is this the platform I should be taking? It sounds like such a huge leap forward. I wanted to start small. But then I remembered, you have used this mantra, you have seen your heart and you belong, and you prayed for a platform. And this opportunity has showed up. And remember, you have it on your vision board. I was like, oh gosh, okay, I can't back away from this. So I applied reluctantly and still with faith, a little tiny faith, but God worked with that faith. And outside, out of over 100 applicants, I made it to the last 12. And I thank God that that opportunity came. So that's how I got the opportunity to do a TEDx.
Amazing. I mean, Frida, you're such an inspiration. I remember when all of this was happening because I mean, I was kind of in the middle of it, sort of,
You are?
Yeah, like you having the conversation and then, coming to say, oh, you had applied and then, you had been shortlisted. So God is really amazing. One thing I like about the facts is, I mean, you had projected it. So you didn't know how it was going to happen, but somehow you had put it there on your vision board. Yeah. And you had, I mean, TEDx had gotten to that vision board. And that's why it just goes to show that we need to dream as big and as wide as we possibly can. And then when the opportunity came, you took it. Now I'm just going to ask, were there moments that you thought, that you didn't think you were going to make it through, that it felt tough? Probably while we were preparing for the TEDx talk. What did that process feel like?
Well, the whole process from beginning to end, there is this voice that still kept telling me that you don't belong here. This is too big for you. And especially when I actually heard that there was 100 people who have applied, I thought, oh my goodness, there's no way I'm going to make through this. And when I then got shortlisted to the last 20 for the face-to-face audition, I still went with the faith, but there was still that doubt in me that, am I pushing myself too far? Am I biting more than I can chew? So every stage there has been doubt, but I've learned to remind myself that this is an opportunity that has come from a place of prayer, a place of faith, and God has presented it to you. So I've doubted a lot of times, as human as I am, but by the grace of God, I always go back to what the Lord reminded me at the beginning, that I am seen, I heard, and I belong. So I have when I went and met the other speakers, that was another time where I really doubted myself, because all of them are accomplished speakers and they have businesses, radio stations, they are news readers, they are people who have done public speaking, and they've already actually accomplished so many things. And that made me feel like, whoa, do I really belong here? And again, I had to keep going back to reminding myself of my mantra: I am seen, I am heard, I belong. So there has been many, many stages where I've doubted my voice. I didn't think my voice should be listened to. When I send anybody a voice note and I played it back, I would say, no, 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 I do not like the sound of my voice. And that made me doubt, is this really a voice that should be making it to the stage and to be listened to for years and years to come? And again, I had then to overcome that by finding ways of how I can make peace with my voice and accept this is how I sound. This is the voice God gave me. And I had to learn to get used to it. I did that by recording myself, either reading a book or just singing or just talking and saying anything. I'll sit in the car, record myself, either voice note or video, and I'll play back. I'll keep playing it back until I'm like, okay, this is what people hear. I can't do anything about it.
And
This
it's
is me.
beautiful.
Embrace it.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. So there has been lots of moments of self-doubt. I can't even name them all. A lot. I'm not a script writer. I had to write a script that is TEDx worthy. I had to learn that. I had to believe that what my message, I had to believe in it. Who cares for the carers with the message I was taking to the platform? And it was about telling people who provide care that they are worth being taken care of. Nobody takes care of them. The question is, who takes care of the carers? And I knew that I'm so passionate about advocating for them because they are overlooked. They are not remembered. Every time they are giving so much of themselves and they are not being given the support that they need. So I knew I had a timely message that needed to be spoken about. And I haven't heard many people talking about caring for those who care for others. So I knew this is my message. I've got to run with it in spite of my self-doubts. In spite of feeling like an imposter, I had to overcome all those things along the way. Every single day, I was discovering new things to doubt myself about. Some things I didn't even think I would doubt. Every day is a new challenge because it is a big stage and it requires someone who is really going to deliver my message to a level that is TEDx worthy, like I said. So as you can imagine, there was a lot to learn about myself, about the process, about the people I'm working with, and about the expectation of how my message should be delivered to the world. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've answered your question fully
Yeah,
there.
fantastic. Yeah, you have answered my
Yeah.
question. And I mean, the
Mm.
TEDx talk was amazing. It was beautiful to
Thank
watch. I think I must have watched it, gosh, maybe like 100 times now. I
Thanks.
watched and I forwarded it.
Thank
Yeah, it was
you.
beautiful to watch. You know, the way you managed the stage, the way you spoke, and confidence. You know, so when you talk about these things you talk about, I mean, no one
Yeah.
would imagine that behind the scene. And that's why, I'm so excited having you here, share with,
Mm.
all the women and all the ladies and all the people that will be listening today, just to make them understand that even in the face of that thing that says, I can't do it,
Mm.
or that thing that tells you that there's something at the other end, just keep
Yeah.
pushing, just keep pushing.
Yes.
And I just want to ask, what would you say to the woman that has been thinking about doing something, but probably has been held down by imposter syndrome or some other thing? How do you move from dreaming and, just creating that vision board and just creating, how I know some people at the beginning of every year, they set those goals, they write those things out, they put that vision board down. So how do you move from dreaming to actually doing,
Well, what I can say to that woman is feel the fear and do it anyway. Do it
Oof.
afraid. Yeah, do not wait to feel like you can. Do it anyway because you only learn by doing. If you don't push yourself and throw yourself into the thing that you said you were going to do, you never learn. And when we do something and we feel like we have failed, I don't call it failure. I call it learning. This is what is going to show you what you could do better, how you can improve, and how can you learn those things without doing. So do it anyway. And if you so strongly believe in the message that is in your heart, and you know that is worthy of being listened to, and is going to empower somebody, inspire someone, impact someone, you have a mission, and it's you who is holding it. If you don't spread it to the world, who will?
Mm.
If not you, who else? And when? It has to be now, when that message is in your heart. Because there are so many things that come and they actually dilute the dream that God has given us. We are distracted by so many things. So when the opportunity comes, embrace it, because it may not come back to you again. Do not waste that opportunity. Believe in yourself. And if you're a person of faith, you don't even have to believe in yourself, believe in God. He's holding you. He's got you. Trust. Be secure in the one you trust and believe in, and know that it's all possible. In God, all things are possible. So just do it anyway. That's my message.
Beautiful, beautiful. It sounds like we're preparing for another TEDx talk here, Frida. I'm so inspired. I'm so inspired. You've answered every question I have. And I know that anyone that's listening to this, watching this, is definitely going to be blessed. So thank you so much, Frida, for coming out to have this conversation with us. We have the link to Frida's TEDx talk, which you must go and watch. Highly inspired. I will recommend. And don't just watch alone. Please share to as many as you can. Frida, it's been nice having you here. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yes. Bye. Bye.
Wow, amazing. Oh gosh. Frida, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being an inspiration. Thank you for going ahead to do, even in the face of feeling the doubts, feeling the fear, the imposter syndrome. You went ahead, you pressed beyond it all, and you came out at the other side. Fantastic. So anyone out there that is listening to this that really connects with what Frida has to say, I mean, I want you all, like I said, you should all go and watch her TEDx talk. And it's amazing, because I still remember the first time I met Frida, and the first thing I said to her is, you should write a book. And she was saying, oh, what do I have to write? Can you imagine? That's the question she asked me. That, what do you think? Who would you think is going to listen to me? And about a year later, there she goes on TEDx with millions of people listening to her. And I'm like, wow. And there's so much that's locked in each and every one of us. We have so much in us, but all we just need to do is press beyond. And remember what she said, do it even though you feel the fear, do it even though you think I don't have what it takes. Just go ahead and do it. So I'm going to play the brand new Me song now so that you can take a listen and tell me what you think about it. Hope you enjoy this. I'll be right back after this.
The spire of the breeze, the warmth of the summer, the breath of the trees. I'm opening up to a new side of me. Breathe in, breathe out, can you feel this? It's brand new, a brand new day, a brand new me. Oh yeah, yeah, it's brand new, a brand new day, a brand new me. Oh yeah, yesterday's history washed away. I'm walking in vision, it's a brighter day. Growing and changing, embracing me. Stepping in a new side I see. It's brand new, a brand new day, a brand new me. Oh yeah, yeah, it's brand new, a brand new day, a brand new me. Oh yeah, yeah, it's brand new, a brand new day, a brand new me. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yay, guys. Oh, I love this song. Yes, I wrote the song, but I love the lyrics. I love the music. It inspires me. And that's the reason why I'm sharing it with you. I'm sharing it with you and the rest of the world because every time I listen to the lyrics, I am so inspired. I'm so inspired. There's so much more. I can be more. I can dream more. So much more awaits. And I'm telling you, the same thing goes for you too. So much more awaits. So I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me today and with my friends. I still have some of my other friends. There's still more to come. Lovely conversations, wonderful, wonderful, amazing, amazing women, strong girls who every time we come together, it's always a blast. And I really want to share these conversations with you. So please subscribe to this channel, follow me on my platforms so that when next a video is coming out, you're going to be the first to know. And please get the book, get the app. All of this you will get when you follow me on my channels, on my platforms. They're all available. And the song is also streaming. So please listen and share. It's been wonderful hanging out with you today. Thank you for taking out time to be here with me. And I wish you a beautiful day ahead, a very, very, very productive month ahead. And I also say to you, welcome to the brand new version of you. Take care. Bye.